In the early reactionary phase of the COVID-19 pandemic, stay-at-home orders and proactive social distancing measures forced organizations to adapt to widespread remote work almost overnight. Behind the scenes, already overstretched IT teams scrambled to get their employees the tools they needed to do their jobs from home. The stress of maintaining business continuity in those early days largely fell on their shoulders. Although economies are still struggling, service providers continue to be an instrumental part in helping mid-sized businesses deliver on their mission. As the COVID-19 pandemic accelerated the decentralization of the global workforce, it also introduced new remote work security risks and other challenges to cybersecurity, many of which the average business is ill-prepared to deal with. As the perimeter becomes less tangible, businesses need to be able to extend the security capabilities of their networks to users and devices, no matter where they are located. Employees, contractors, visitors, and their devices regularly enter and leave your customers' networks as they perform on and off network duties. As the COVID-19 pandemic accelerated the decentralization of the global workforce, it also introduced new remote work security risks and other challenges, many of which the average business is ill-prepared to deal with. As the perimeter becomes less tangible, businesses need to be able to extend the security capabilities of their networks to users and devices, no matter where they are located. Employees, contractors, visitors, and their devices regularly enter and leave your customer's network as they perform on and off-premises duties. Yet, in today's aggressive threat landscape, a single infected endpoint or lost or stolen password could open the floodgates for an attacker. Securing your customers in the 2020s requires more than a locked door. It requires careful consideration of your points of vulnerability. And the ability to quickly, proactively, and effectively address them. These are just a few reasons why organizations are increasingly looking to their trusted MSSPs for security expertise and support. So more than ever, service providers need a high degree of automation built into their security offerings to keep pace with the increasingly sophisticated nature of the threat landscape and to scale to meet the rapidly changing needs of their customers. Here are 5 ways automation can help you deliver better managed security to your customers and grow your business. Number 1, fill the skills gap. All across the world, the security skills gap continues to widen. This places your business in competition with virtually every other employer to hire the skilled security experts you need. The average MSSP spends hundreds of man-hours each week cleaning, fixing, and/or patching networks, applications, and devices on behalf of their customers. With the bulk of endpoints now operating off-site, properly responding to threats is a challenge, especially without the necessary security resources. Using automation to speed up threat detection, scoring, and remediation processes can help free up your team and ensure they're devoting more of their attention to tasks that will help grow your business. Streamline security deployments. Even before the COVID-19 outbreak, deploying security appliances in remote locations was often a costly and resource-intensive challenge for many MSSPs. Now, with fewer people in offices and data centers and significant restrictions on travel, requiring a member of your team to be physically present for deployment can be simply untenable. Cloud deployment using automation can eliminate much of the labor involved in setting up firewalls and wireless access points at customer sites. With the right solutions, security devices can be pre-configured in the cloud and shipped to customers who simply need to power them on and ensure there's an internet connection. From there, the automated configurations are accepted and you can manage security remotely from any location. Number 3, provide complete security management. Beyond protection, your security solutions should also take advantage of the automated capabilities delivered by other management tools in your arsenal. By integrating your security with the professional services automation and remote monitoring and management platforms you are already using, you can better manage your customers' networks and endpoints without encumbering your team with additional management tools. Integrating your firewall offering, for example, can help streamline the end-to-end service management, including ticketing, automated reporting, and auto-synchronization of device information. Number 4, block more threats at the gateway and in the airwaves. Stopping an attack from entering your customer's environment in the first place is the best way to keep them safe. However, the rapidly evolving nature of cyber threats means manually tracking and blocking every attack is a near impossibility. When armed with artificial intelligence and automation, you can block cyber attacks with greater efficiency and even predict and prevent unknown threats without manual intervention. Instead of using signatures and known behaviors, AI and automation-enabled approaches to security can anticipate the next evolution of a threat and develop protections against what's likely to come. When properly implemented, AI and automation can act as a cyber sentry, working independently from your team to stop threats in their tracks without anyone lifting a finger. This can be especially important as user traffic is funneled from their home offices back through your network as they connect via a VPN. Wi-Fi security should also not be neglected. If a user is connecting from a particularly risky environment, you may consider sending them a secure wireless access point to keep their airwaves safe from prying eyes. More critically may be the Wi-Fi security of your customers' now lonely offices. I suspect a few businesses have not entirely shut down their wireless access points as they close their offices. A skilled hacker could use the absence of on-site employees to hack Wi-Fi networks without raising suspicion. A trusted wireless environment can keep hackers at bay and block their attacks by performing automated detection and root cause analysis of failures and anomalies. You can also promote a safe work environment with automated social distancing monitoring via Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi access points can deliver real-time measurement of volumes of people, alerts, and notifications if capacity limits are approached or breached. Number 5, require multi-factor authentication with mobile VPNs and assets in the cloud. As companies grapple with having the predominance of their workforce working remotely, securing access to internal tools presents a major challenge. At the same time, hackers are increasingly targeting credentials, placing your users' account information directly in their crosshairs. For this reason, consider deploying multi-factor authentication to all of your customers so they can fully authenticate their users every time they connect to their network. Multi-factor authentication also allows you to offer secure access to cloud applications and environments that remote workers might access directly from the internet, adding an additional layer of protection at a time when businesses are most vulnerable. When combined with things like single sign-on solutions, it can also alleviate some of the password burden by minimizing the number of times a user is required to log in. Automation is an incredibly powerful technology that can help MSSPs gain a competitive edge by speeding up processes, proactively killing security threats, and boosting productivity. It can also help to extend protection to any computing environment in which your customers operate, from the LAN to the cloud, all the way to individual endpoints. This is why the automation core is an essential part of WatchGuard's unified security platform. The WatchGuard automation core defines an intelligent, autonomous perimeter extending from the LAN to the cloud and ultimately the endpoint to deliver persistent, integrated protection for your customers. An automation core ensures secure user access to essential resources, blocks advanced threats from entering your network, and keeps endpoints free of malware. It also helps to optimize network performance while requiring minimal action from your team. WatchGuard prioritizes automation throughout our portfolio, starting with the WatchGuard firewall, the Firebox. The Firebox is one of only 2 solutions that blocked all evasive threats in NSS Labs 2019 competitive testing. On average, each Firebox blocks over 250 network attacks and 1,300 malware attacks each and every year for our customers. Firebox offers 4 types of mobile VPN, including IPv2, IPsec, SSL, and L2TP. The Firebox platform is also available as Firebox V and Firebox Cloud. WatchGuard Authpoint multi-factor authentication provides the security you need to protect your customers as their assets, accounts, and information are accessed from all around the world. New to the WatchGuard portfolio is Adaptive Defense 360. Adaptive Defense 360 is an innovative cybersecurity solution for computers, laptops, and servers delivered from the cloud. It automates the prevention, detection, containment, and response to any advanced threat, zero-day malware, ransomware, phishing, in-memory exploits, and malware-less attacks. This level of protection ensures that both present and future threats are eliminated, regardless if they reside inside or outside of the corporate network. Finally, WatchGuard Wi-Fi Cloud gives you a complete set of Wi-Fi visibility, troubleshooting, and network health features. With Wi-Fi Cloud, you can create a trusted wireless environment without having to replace existing infrastructure. Each WatchGuard access point has the flexibility to operate as both an access point and a dedicated wireless intrusion prevention, or WIPS, security sensor, which can protect third-party brand access points as well. To learn more about WatchGuard automation and remote work, visit watchguard.com. Thank you.